Hey guys, a new weekly update. Quite a lot of things happened. Let's start with the low-hanging fruits of dollar strength. Went up for a bit and now coming back down, so dollar strength weakens again. It's quite interesting. Could form a double bottom here, and then go here or here. Let's mark it quickly that I can see what will actually happen. So I could see that happening, or the other way would be okay. The other way would be this. Okay. So this is for this one. Then let's go to SPX. SPX went through all the levels, has like a nice gap here. Mark. Okay, nice gap here. What I can see is going a bit above, like I mentioned already. This one is my favorite scenario. Can go to here, 6,900, just for the 69. It would be quite funny. Nothing happened much there. Then total. Let's see total. We had here my level, which broke through so far. We have here on this one the all-time highs. This one, the previous one, and the all-time high. Would be interesting what will happen here. So going here down, and then further up. My ideal reversal level is still here on the GP, which would be not GP anymore. We need to adjust when it goes down. But yeah, so it didn't take the fuel here or here. So let's see what will happen there. There's not much more really here, I would say, to see. It's currently stuck in this weekly level here, and a bit above. We'll see what happens there. Demand. On total 2, we have here a decently strong level with weekly partial and some lower levels here, and the GP2. So that could be also a strong level, reaction level. And here we have still the 2 levels open and take the fuel here. It's not that strong levels, but the main I'm looking for is this level here on total. Others, we have here level, and also in the same area around we have here only a middle time frame, lower time frame level here, which would probably coincide with this total 2 level and probably maybe the all-time high. So there could be a signal out here. So there could be a lot of liquidity probably here. On all 3 charts where I have the same level. I think on Ethereum, yeah, it closed the CME gap here. This one is closed. We have here a huge one, and we have here still one open, 1,700. So it will come eventually there, but it can obviously take a while. On BTC, we have here this level still, and here a smaller one. We have here a smaller one, here a bigger one. Just put some alarms here and we go there. Okay, so CME gaps. Then B-wall is interestingly still going down. Went a bit up, now going down after we broke all-time high, which is quite interesting to see. So B-wall currently looks more, it will form, to me at least, it will form a top, because normally if it hits support or resistance, we form a bottom or a top. So currently forming a bottom would be a bit strange. I mean, it could happen, but it wasn't really bottom, so I don't know, we'll see. I can't see that, at least probability-wise, it would make more sense to form a top now in the support area. B-wall went nicely up when I said, I think the one here I said there will be a big move up coming, and also B17D only slowly getting out of support here. So there is a lot more to go, which, I mean, it could go up, but in my opinion, it makes more sense to first retrace to get some volatility and then further go up. Like, because now going up, it would probably already hit the next level, which I will show later, where I think the price will reject from quite heavily. So to me, it makes more sense we catch more volume on the downside first, and then later going into support with an upward trend. D-Vol, yeah, was in support, went nicely up, also with all other ones going up. ETH, BTC, which I mentioned, this is like for a few days already, for a few weeks already my scenario that I would like to see. And important, this level, like when we break this one here, that will be very bullish for altcoins, obviously also for Ethereum. So yeah, still a long time to go. Setting here, another one, and here another one. We break it. So yeah, we basically took fuel, if you can say it. I mean, very little left for the FIB plus the level. So I would call it as basically taken, the fuel there. ETH dominance, same fuel taken here, not the deepest. It would have liked to see it going here to the FIB. And the weekly level, it only went to the 90 level. But yeah, basically took it also. BTCD is quite interesting. We hit once our level, which the level you can see on the lower time frame that it actually hit here. And we are going back up here. So we could also form a double top here, which I maybe do like, putting this one here just to see what will happen when it reaches there. So if you reach that again, that would be interesting to see what Ethereum does, because we had like a crazy move down. So likely double top, and then finally the crash that we anticipating going. From my perspective, I would love to see it going at least here to the GP, to the 50% around. That would be perfect. So yeah, this one, USDT, is the interesting chart here. So we have the bigger 90 level here with some smaller levels here, and the previous low also here. So there's obviously a lot of liquidity. Everyone is currently so bullish. We broke all-time high Ethereum on BTC, blah blah blah. Will be very interesting what will happen here. So I will probably do like a an X timeline, very bullish, lots of people euphoric and not considering downside. Just as a reminder for myself what will happen here. Yeah, just a reminder what will happen here. I prefer right now to go so currently going here into this level, then going here, and then somewhere here. So what happened here? I think it was visible. Yeah, it basically didn't hit. I think it hit it on a different time frame. Maybe, can't remember if it actually hit that level. No, it didn't hit that. Okay, so we have still everything open. But yeah, let's see how will this one play out over the next 1 or 2 weeks. So yeah, let's see. But this is currently my favorite scenario. Other scenario would be then maybe also going here, then maybe here, and then further down. Let's see. Yeah, so this is my second favorite scenario. USDC, I haven't looked at it for a while because it didn't really give me good, I don't know, it didn't give me really good outcomes so far. I tested it for a while, and it wasn't really, yeah, it wasn't really good. So right now I don't look much on USDC. I prefer using USDT as the main confluent, and then subconfluents the total 2 and others. Yeah, it's not that good right now. So BTC, that I might take a long here, more like a scalp on lower. I would take it here or here, probably likely more here. Unlikely that will go back to here for now directly. So maybe take a scalp long here. Then here take the hedge short around the 40k level, which will coincide with the USDT level here also, at the end of the USDT level likely. So that is currently my favorite scenario. Yeah, so overall target, I checked a bit more around, I made a bit more, I researched a bit more and looked at charts and all this kind of stuff. And for me right now, this one here will be a very interesting level for a long 3 drive and some higher time frame FIBs, which would actually coincide with the July prediction, the mid-July and July prediction, around the 132k to 134k range as like next top before a major correction. So that will be quite interesting to see. The last one worked out perfectly, which was here, which I marked a few months ago. Sorry, like probably half a year ago I marked this one. So it would be quite interesting to see that we will likely, from my point of view, make sense, which a lot of people diss me for. I will probably retweet it at some point that I said, we will probably get this 3 drive to 130, 134k, and everyone was like, no, not possible, blah, 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 we only get 114k, that will be enough, blah, 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 shitty fucking idiots. Sorry, but yeah, this is currently my forecast for July, which makes to me the most sense, that we will hit this area at least. And then we make a correction, and then we have another interesting level around the 145 to 150k, which would be more around the November, December range. Let's see if that will happen. But yeah, so this is for the long-term view for Ethereum now. Perfectly hit this level here. Okay, perfectly hit this level here. Here went down and perfectly, like I said, I had 3 different scenarios. I had here the first level, key liquidity level for me was to see an EBIP closing with here low time frame level and a few FIBs. My second most favorite one was this one here, which has a lot of confluence with opposite pole plus a lot of FIBs here, and a partial, 4D partial here. So that will be quite interesting what will happen here when it comes there. And my favorite scenario, which I don't know if will happen actually, to be honest, would be here. I'll probably take quite a high risk long here, around this range here. Yeah, but so these are the 2 scenarios right now. We go here, or maybe double top one or the other, and then go at least here. My favorite here, but here I will already go back into some longs. Yeah, try this one first and then this one higher risk. And then my second favorite scenario is currently we crush through the USDT level, so through this one, like mentioned here, this one going back in and then going out, because this level would coincide very likely with breaking this level too. So let's see what will happen there. Okay, this is all of it. With Dodge, which I really like too, there was one level here that I marked before. It broke through it a bit, but held it. So it would happen, the same thing would happen here with Dodge. Breaking that 90 level on USDT would also break out here. Then I would take it basically here. So yeah, let's see how that will work out. Here's also my favorite, which would probably coincide with the USDT level. With my favorite here, but currently with the trend line, if we see if it goes up here, goes back down slowly here until the end of May, we would likely more hit this one at the end of May and then go up, which also is the GP level, plus a really nice opposite pole here, and also a level here, which is the 5D partial level. So I can easily see this one more likely happening, going from back here down to here, hitting the trend line and then going up. So I will also take a long here, which looks currently quite nice. Yeah, I think that's it for this week, for everything. Let's see next week what actually happened. I still believe more likely to the downside right now for until the end of the month, and then June, when also June 3rd, I think there's a decision for ETF staking, that this will be used by the MMs to push up the price very high, to get everyone greedy, to lock the Ethereum in the ETF. And basically when most people have locked the Ethereum because they got greedy, because price went so much up, they would probably crash the market, which could coincide with the mid-July forecast too.